do you think of the company? Let me just go to the customer and see what they think.
That's exactly what you should do, to be honest.
Yeah. So yeah,
All right.
I'm all for it. I like it.
All right. How about you? I mean, not that that's like a bad um story, but how about you kind of finish this off with a little bit of a not a heartfelt story, but just like a nice little sweet story of what's going on with Hi-Fi Rush.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to report. It's just put one up. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Hi-Fi Rush Studio, shut down by Microsoft, is being saved by PUBG's publisher. Let's go! All right.
Let's go, baby.
So, Tango Gameworks will live on thanks to Krafton. It's coming from Michael McWhirter over at Polygon. Ooh, we haven't covered a Polygon article in a while, so here we go.
It's been a century.
That's what it feels like. Oh, man.
It's been a long time, man.
All right, Michael, let's see what you got. So, Krafton, the publisher behind PUBG Battlegrounds and the Callisto Protocol, has acquired Tango Gameworks, the studio responsible for the Evil Within games and Hi-Fi Rush. Tango was shuttered by Microsoft and ZeniMax Media in May, but the talent who formed the Tokyo-based studio will be integrated into Krafton, which now owns the rights to Hi-Fi Rush. In a news release, Krafton said it, quote, intends to collaborate with Xbox and ZeniMax to ensure a smooth transition and maintain continuity at Tango Gameworks, allowing the talented team to continue developing the Hi-Fi Rush IP and explore future projects. Krafton added that it, quote, intends to support the Tango Gameworks team to continue its commitment to innovation and delivering fresh and exciting experiences for fans. On X, Tango Gameworks creative director John Johannes said, we're back, baby. Move from Microsoft to Krafton will not impact Tango's existing game catalog, which includes The Evil Within 2, Ghostwire Tokyo, and the original Hi-Fi Rush, the publisher said. Hi-Fi Rush is playable on PS5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X. Tango Gameworks was founded in 2010 by Shinji Mikami. The studio's first release, The Evil Within, was a survival horror game in the vein of Mikami's work at Capcom, where he was overseeing survival horror games Resident Evil, Dino Crisis, and Resident Evil 4 as game director. Tango Gameworks became part of Xbox's stable of studios when ZeniMax was acquired by Microsoft in 2021. Mikami left Tango in 2023. The studio found great critical success with Hi-Fi Rush in 2023. The rhythm action game was a surprise release to Microsoft's Game Pass subscription and markedly different from the dark and violent Tango Gameworks has come to be known for. Krafton's announcement comes just days after former developers from Arcane Austin, which worked on games Prey and Dishonored, announced a new first-person action RPG at its Wolf Eye studio. Microsoft announced in May that it planned to close 3 studios under the Bethesda Softworks umbrella: Redfall developer Arcane, Mighty Doom developer Alpha Dog, and Tango Gameworks. A 4th-studio, Roundhouse Games, had its staff reassigned to other duties. Oh, we're so back, Mike. We're so back. We're so back, dude.
Love that. I think it's pretty sick.
Yeah, dude, I love that for these guys. I think that's awesome. Just the fact that, someone was able to come by and look, there's so much talent and money and ideas and IPs to be had here. It's a shame. Why not we just step in and hey, we already got Callisto Protocol out there, which by the way, technically was a very impressive game. I feel like story wise, kind of got average reviews, but
yeah,
I think one thing I will say about Callisto Protocol is the facial animations was next level. It was crazy how accurate the facial animations and everything were, especially with dialogue and cutscenes. So that was interesting. But yeah, I mean, I think it's cool that they're just let's save Tango because why not? And there's definitely a lot of benefit to the studio, a lot of juice that's still left to be squeezed. So yeah, I'm just super happy for them. This is awesome.
I think it's very cool. You know what I like most about it is there was about a bit of outrage that came about when the announcement of the Hi-Fi Rush Tango Studios ended up they were like, we got to cancel all production whatsoever, move everybody away from the game. Hi-Fi Rush 2 isn't going to happen. And then just to see this news that they're being acquired and the studio is going to live on, there's going to be multiple sequels coming out of the studio now. It's really cool. I'm like, it's just a good news article, just to be excited about.
Yeah, really is.
I remember what did Microsoft do? They just started laying off people. They were like, okay, we're going to shutter Tango Studios, and everybody's like, why are you getting rid of Sorry, Tango Gameworks. Why are you getting rid of the one developer that made a good game?
No,
And
it was the
they kept
biggest
on
head
the
scratcher.
Redfall. Yeah, they
That's
kept
fine.
on the Redfall developer.
Yeah, it's it's the biggest head scratcher, right? I mean, it really makes sense, and yeah,
No.
it's these redemption arcs. It's these closures that you just just you live for in the gaming news world. Just like to see stuff like this. It's like yeah, it's awesome. It makes you wonder how much involvement maybe someone like John at the studio had to like try and possibly like just pitch to different studios and be like, hey, like we still have like we have this proven track record. We have
Yeah,
so much
we
more
have
to
the
do.
talent.
We
Yeah.
have the people. Like we could get you. We could make a studio or a publisher so much money. like it's just all here. Like it makes me wonder how involved members of the studio were to try and just pitch to other places and be like, look, we got something here. We already have the office space. Like we can make this work if you're just willing to invest in us. And we I feel like it'd be a no brainer to sign someone a studio like this when they just have the track record,
Yeah.
the people, and you just know they can do something good. So.
I wonder, like, it just seems so out of pocket too, because it's like, so if Microsoft was willing to sell the IP in the studios, or the studio and the IPs, why didn't they do that initially? Why did they just like say, let's get rid of them altogether?
It's true, yeah. It almost seemed like not an option, right? Especially when Xbox got
Yeah,
rid of
it
them.
seemed like not an option. They're just like, let's get rid of them. But I bet you the outrage that happened online, um, probably got to the right people at Microsoft where they're like, maybe we should just sell it and let these guys go for free. You know,
Yeah, maybe I
like
don't know.
not for free, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. It
You let
makes you
them go,
wonder.
be
Makes you
free.
wonder. Yeah,
Yeah, it just doesn't add up. I wonder if there's gonna be any information that ends up developing out of this
yeah, yeah. I'd
coming
love to hear
forward.
the whole backstory, dude. If we got like a no clip documentary on this, are you kidding me, dude?
Oh, that'd be kind of
Get something
sick,
like
dude.
that. The story of
Kind of sick.
this. Oh man, it'd be insane, dude. I'd love to see the behind the scenes of this. Of like, for me, like 6 months from now, we see like a documentary. It opens up with like May 2023, and then it shows all the new stuff, and then see the CEO freaking out, and then all of a sudden it just develops August 2023, and over the course of those 3 months, it's just like people
Total
on
chaos.
phones, people like calling up Xbox, like
Yeah.
Twitter, people going crazy, dude. The
It's like the
storyline,
freaking HBO Hard
insane.
Knocks.
Oh, it would be it'd be so insane. I'd love to see something like that. But no, I
So
mean, I think just getting any more information on this, dude, I'd be like all over it. Just be like, what's going on?
yeah,
Um, but yeah,
okay,
it's an
dude.
interesting story. I agree. Yeah, it's something I didn't. It's something probably nobody saw coming. Of just like
No,
you
not a
feel like
shot.
when Xbox like kills a studio like that, it's like you feel like they don't have a chance to come back. It's just like that's it. But
Yeah, I
but
mean
yeah,
that's how
or
I've
like
always
or you
felt.
would think like they would have to start a new studio entirely if they really want to do something under a different name. Like they couldn't use that same IP. But
That's a good point. Yeah,
evidently,
that's
here we
usually
are.
how it goes. Yeah, it's just like we own this forever now.
Yeah.
By the way, we're closing everything now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's how you
Yeah.
think it is, but apparently not. Apparently not. Let's go Tango Gameworks, dude.
Tango
Happy for
Gameworks. All
y'all,
right, cool.
man.
Dope.
Cool stuff, dude. Cool stuff.
All right, bro.